It was a moment of solemn reflection at St. Patrick Catholic Church, Bordo City, in Gokhana local government area of River State, as some community leaders, members and families held the Thanksgiving service in honor of 4 Ogoni sons. The 4, who were leaders of the movement of the survival of the Ogoni people, Mossop, were allegedly killed on the 21st of May 1994 during a town hall meeting at the palace of the Benemene and natural ruler of Gokhana. Their deaths remain a scar in the history of Ogoni people. They died about a year before the execution of environmental activist Ken Saro-Wiwa and 8 others who were found guilty by the Nigerian government for inciting the death of the Ogoni 4 activists. While the Ogoni 9 gained global attention, the Ogoni 4, many say, have not been properly recognized.
My late father was the pioneer vice president of Mossop to Garrett Layton, who was president at that time. Most of the leaders of Ogoni at that time had a position really about how to embark on this non-violent struggle. Unfortunately, and I say unfortunately, dark forces entered the struggle. And look where it led us, where it took us. 4 men, 4 the best in their generation, all over Nigeria, were brutally murdered by irate youths. Premeditatedly. It was premeditated because they didn't just kill them. They burnt them and took their remains away, to the effect that as we still talk today, we've not found their remains to bury.
Also speaking to Channels TV at the event, elder statesman and retired High Court Judge Joseph Kubani recalls the roles the 4 men played in shaping the Ogoni struggle against environmental pollution.
What happened 31 years ago is highly regrettable. It shouldn't have happened. And Ogoni must come together to make sure that it does not happen again. But one regrettable thing is that if Chief Edward Nakubani were alive today, this thing, Ogoni should have returned to normal by now, because he would have stretched himself out to make sure that Ogoni returns to normal.
The Gokhana Unity Forum, organizers of the memorial activities, say this is part of efforts to preserve the legacy of the Ogoni 4 and re-echo their earlier demands.
That the leadership of Mossop must, as a matter of importance and urgency, apologize to the families of the Ogoni 4. We also placed before them that Mossop must liaise with the palace of the Benemene of Gokhana, where the gruesome murder took place on that fateful day, and set in place a traditional fact-finding mission that will enable us to recover the bodies of the Ogoni 4. If we can't get the bodies, we need the bones, so that we can properly inter the bones.
The future of Ogoni land is bright.
At the church service, the presiding priest also called for a peaceful atmosphere where every Ogoni child will feel comfortable to grow. As part of the memorial activities, a peace walk held from Moro Junction to the palace of the Benemene of Gokhana, the scene of the 1994 incident last week. For many in Ogoni land, remembering the Ogoni 4, Chief Edward Kubani, Chief Albert Bade, Chief Samuel Orage, and Chief Theophilus Orage, is not just about the past. It is a path towards healing, unity, and justice. Deborah Abalama, Channels Television News.